Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Dave, DLC Dave, and welcome back to the 33rd episode of Rise of the Phoenix. We're here today to play Aston Villa, and that's the second part of a double live comm I'm going to bring you today. The first one is a difficult looking trip to Accrington. That's saw each other in the 1-0 home win against Wickham, and since then, it's been it's been bloody lovely. I'm going to be honest, it's been lovely. Take a look at this. Take a look at the green. Look at all the lovely green. We've absolutely the injuries by and large have come back without any problems, and we've been able to pretty much play a full strength team just for the entirety of it. It's been great. So today, as I mentioned, we're going to play Accrington Stanley, and then we're going to have a I'm going to play that Wimbledon game off camera, and then we're going to come back for the Aston Villa game. Accrington, with all those results, as you will have guessed, leave us to be in an incredibly healthy position. But Accrington are the team closest to us, so I thought it'd be a decent game. It's going really well. The only disappointing thing at the moment is, as we are in January, we always get lots of bids, and that in turn leads to players being unhappy about not being able to leave. So there's lots of bids in at the moment, but I tend to just leave them until they need answering, so that the players don't get upset until they're actually rejected. It just delays their unhappiness slightly. So without further ado, I don't think there's anything else to bring you. I have also, just to be on, just so you know, I've just put loan bids in for Colin Elms. I don't think anything's going to happen, but we'll see. Um, I'd love to bring one of them in. They won't even entertain a loan bid for Ryder or Herbert, so I'm going to do what I can do. Anyway, we're going to get into the game now. So as you can see the lineup here, we have Bradford in goal, Hutchins, Gale, Johnson and Espinosa at the back, Sinton and Bogey in midfield, Robson, Beachy, Smith in behind, Alan Skinner. We can get their team. I'm not sure there's anybody I can recognise. Maybe there will be more players. I hope there'll be more players in the Villa team that I have at least heard of. But I'm confident for this one, even though we are going to the team second place. I feel like there's plenty in this squad to deal with it. And let's get underway. We are shooting from left to right in our usual all green kit. And we have a chance early doors. Robson has it. He finds Bogey. Across to Beachy. Skinner. He slides it into Smith. Smith hits the post. Outside of the post. Difficult angle to take a shot from, really. But a positive start from us. Okay, they're on the attack here. Hamilton plays it to Nicholas. Back to Hamilton. Into Hewitt. They're working them back a little bit. That's a bit of a hopeful ball forward, but they do recover possession. And Nicholas slides it through to Lewis. He's cleaning through. It's a great save from Bradford. He read that really well. You know, kind of thing where you can look a bit silly if it goes in the other corner, but he certainly didn't. He looked like a stunning man. Well, he is, Jake Bradford. All right, we have potentially a chance going on here. Looks like it's snowing down in Accrington. It's early January, as you might expect. So it's a picturesque setting for football. Robson, he's probably maybe a year or two away from really being able to contribute to the first team, but we are lacking a little bit of depth in that department at the moment. Jay Weaver's been really good this year. He's got something like 10, 15 goals in the league, and from that right hand side, he fits in really well. Robson is a similar sort of player in that he's a bit of a sort of a wide forward, a bit more a poacher playing in that wide area, but still he's not quite got the same quality. Right. Oh dear, what have we got here then? Jimmy Gale is going off a neck injury. How did he injure someone's neck? Okay. Luke Peacock then is going to have to play in defence. Not his best position, but we again, with Dennison being out injured, we have had to be a bit more flexible at the back. Hopefully that doesn't. That's not too long of an injury. I can't think of too many neck injuries that are that longer time. Strained neck. Oh my God, Ben, what have you just done? I swear it's only when I click record. I've had an absolutely glorious time this past past 6 weeks or so. Wow, okay. Well, I'm going to bring on a 4 for Sinton because he is tired. But, jeez Louise, I mean, what am I supposed to do now? He's going to miss the Villa game as well. We do have a corner though. Robson plays it in. It ticks onto the back post and Luke Peacock finds the net. It's a good flicked header. I think it was centre back to centre back. Johnson wins the initial one. Was it John? Yes, it was Johnson. And Peacock steaming in at the far post. Could not miss really. And the 10 men of Phoenix Sports take a 1-0 lead. Okay, see if we can hold this now into the last 10. I'm gonna bring on Wilson for Nathan Smith. Not the best game and just a bit of fresh legs more than anything. And hopefully we can hold this result now. We're into 3 minutes extra that the game has decided to add on, but there it is. I don't know where the 7 minutes came from, to be honest, but a good win considering the circumstances, and that takes us, what is that, 22 points clear of Accrington. We've stepped up an absolute extra level this year. I was really unsure. I'm not gonna lie, I was really unsure, but we've done so well, and we're definitely going up, and it's going to be League One football for us next year. Right, so I am going to play the Wimbledon game off camera, and I will come back at Villa Park. Okay, guys, here we are. Finally, it's game day. It's been a long time in coming. I'm not gonna lie. It's felt like it's been an age. The game you missed, away at Wimbledon, actually ended our winning run. We drew 0-0. Another red card. Chris Hinton picked up a second yellow. And yeah, lots and lots of yellow card. The referee did not have a good game. Let's put it that way. And we only were able to name 2 substitutes because I think I jinxed myself by saying before the Accrington game that we were in a good place with injuries because, well, injuries and suspensions. So Paul Phillips comes straight back in, and it's a bunch of kids going onto the bench because we are absolutely threadbare once again. We'll run you through the team and also take a quick look at Aston Villa. So the team today is Bradford in goal, Hutchins, Peacock, Johnson and Wilson at the back. I hope I never have to see that back line again. Afori and Jaswell in the middle. Robson, Phillips and Smith in behind Alan Skinner. Now looking at the Aston Villa team, there is that Pierluigi Gallini? Yes, it is. I'm sure. Is he there now? Is he? Yes, he is. But so he's been out on loan a couple of times, but he's been there starter for the past few years. Yeah, most of these players I recognise. James Chester's there now, I think. Tommy Elphick. Nathan Baker's there now. Bjarnason, I think, is there now. Hurahan may be there now. The rest of them, I'm not sure. That Andre Green. Yeah, I don't think he's there now, but he is actually. So yeah, they've got Scott Hogan still there, Hat Lansby still there, Ben Hamer, Collis Heel, Jonathan Codger. So I'm guessing, given that they've not really signed too many other players, they are still in the Championship. They are, yeah. You can see that. I think their squad would be a bit more mixed around if they'd gone up or down a league or two. Looking at they're pretty firmly cemented in the Championship now, maybe even with a touch towards the League One. How have they fared in the years? So obviously they went down 15-16 and they finished 11th, 17th, 6th and 12th. So 2 years ago they made the playoffs, obviously then regressed a touch and are now having a difficult season. So very much Championship team, still Villa Park, still the amount of injuries we have, we cannot expect to get anything, to be honest. Full strength team, I'd back us, to be honest, but we are seriously relying on Nathan Smith and Alan Skinner and Paul Phillips to not fall over and die, basically, because he has got no sharpness at all. He literally came back from his injury about 2 days ago. Matthew Johnson is the absolute standout at the back. Hutchins is very good as well, but Peacock, and Wilson's not even got a capability of playing left back. He's just left-footed and can cross a ball. That's literally what I've got put him in for. But Espinosa and Kane are out today. However, let's forget that. We are playing at Villa Park, the Villains. It's not exactly a packed Villa Park, but it is still Aston Villa v Phoenix Sports. Martin Tyler.
And it's live.
Come on, boys. Right. They kick off. We are shooting from right to left in our usual all green kit, and that's a cracking pass to start off the game with. Oh, that was a nice. I don't know whether that was. I'm not sure whether that was intended by Robson, but it's a cracking ball across. And then there's a chance very early on. We have the possession. Peacock finds a Forey. It's into Wilson. It's working it quite nicely, but can we? It's when we get to these positions that we could easily just get the ball taken off us. We don't. Hutchins says it through to Robson. He crosses it in, and Smith can't miss, and we are leading at Villa Park. Nathan Smith. It was a lovely, lovely goal. We worked it from back to front. Hutchins gets it here, slides a good ball through to to Robson. He crosses it in first time, and Nathan Smith really could not miss. Centre a goal 6 yards out, and we take a shock lead. Right, well, let's attack again here. Skinner. It breaks for Jacob Wilson. We're 2-0 up. Wow. The Skinner, I don't think it was, yeah, it was deflected, but then Smith very quickly saw the opportunity, played it through to Wilson, playing at an unusual left back spot for him today, but he found that far corner very, very nicely. And we're 2-0 up. Okay, we've got the throw in. Oh, I want 8. I mean, it's 3-0. Alan Skinner makes it 3-0. His 29th of the season. And the Aston Villa fans, I wager some of them are probably on their way out. Some of them are probably leaving. The lovely finish on his left foot. He's stepped up into the absence of Dan Ryder with absolute aplomb this season. And we're in dreamland. Now, the only difficulty is that there is simply no subs that I can make because we have no one on the bench. You saw me pick it. It's kids. It's kids and kids only. We are coming away with the ball here. Jaswell plays to Phillips into Skinner. And that's a red card. I mean, 3 games, 3 red cards. Luckily, this one isn't for us, but that's only going to make it more difficult for Aston Villa. Tommy Alfick, I think he might even be their captain. I think he is in real life at least. Has been sent off for a shocking tackle, and I can only say I'm absolutely delighted with what we've done in this first half, and I think we can pack our bags for the 4th round of the FA Cup. All right, Robson. I mean, Jesus. I mean, that was fortunate to get away with that yellow card there, to be honest. But we've got another chance here. Oh, I just paused. I just didn't say anything. I couldn't. I think it deflected free kick. It hit the keeper, hit the post, and then it hit the post again. I can't. Who knows? Who knows? I watched it. I still don't know. Yeah, I keep looking at our players, thinking, "Oh God, I need to take someone off," but just can't. They do. They try to come forward here, but Jonathan picks it up and he finds a Forey. It's working it well, just basically keeping the ball at the moment. Wilson plays it across to Robson. First time into Phillips to Smith. Lovely football being played. Jaswell. He finds Phillips. He splits it through to Gavin Robson. Same thing I mentioned in the last game against Accrington. Just not quite the same level of quality as Jay Weaver. But we have a corner here. It's floated in. Johnson puts it back. And well, maybe I was being a bit unkind on the lad. Gavin Robson puts it in. I think it was a second phase of a corner, really. It was cleared, and Johnson just took it up, just helped it back into the area, really. And Robson on his left foot just catches it on the half volley very nicely, and it's 4-0. Absolutely remarkable. 10 minutes to go. And there's another chance happening here. It looks like Villa have just given up on this game. I mean, it looks like they gave up from the start, to be honest. Robson, okay, forgot the ball. And Hogan can now lead a counter charge. He's got into the box and he's completely free McCallion, and it's an easy goal. I don't know where our defence went. I understand that Hogan did very well on this left-hand side, their left-hand side, but I don't know. He didn't need to come across. Who was that? Johnson. He's the one that I wouldn't expect to do that kind of thing. He should have stayed with McCallion and let the other defenders come back to tackle Hogan. Because all it did was just make it basically an open goal. But if that's all that they've done and that's the consolation for them, I'll be. Oh, it's only a bruised head. Right? I'm actually going to make a change because it's 2 minutes to go, and even the players on the bench can't mess it up. Actually, Matthew Green isn't too awful. Let's bring on Mike McAllies. Why not? I just need some players to rest. Greg Cobain can come on for Paul Phillips because he should not have played that amount of football that he has. Just try and protect some players, but we are, and there it is. We are 4-1 winners here at Villa Park. Absolutely outrageous. Outrageous. And the referee was biased towards the house. Good God, what would we have done if it was a even-handed so-and-so? So, at the end of this pretty long episode, I'm not sure how, but what it will reach to. I'm going to bring you the FA Cup fourth round draw. I'd love us to get a big tie away from home, and we go into the fourth round draw. I'd love an Arsenal away or Man United away. You know, Liverpool, Chelsea, one of the big boys, Tottenham. Right, so not really. No, I want that. No. Oh, Hull. I mean, one of these days it has to happen. I mean, why couldn't just to get the plum draw? Well, it's a game that we may have a chance at winning. Hull are, well, actually maybe not. They're top of the championship. Big test for us. Going away from home again. The KC of the Circle, I think it's actually technically named. But that has not been decided. But it's usually around the end of it's actually the end of January usually. I imagine it'll be in place maybe that's county game. Has it been said when it'll be? On the 10th of February. Okay, well that's when we'll return, guys. So it's been a pretty long episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please drop a like on the video. It really helps me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Follow me on Twitter at DLCDave1. And until that FA Cup fourth round, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.